Because there's two versions of the final boss, the regular version and then the much harder version that you have to do a few things in order to unlock. So, we'll watch the ending after we beat the true final boss. For now, we're just gonna whip his ass. Because he's a pool expert and all that kind of stuff. Is that the Eternal Globe?
Your twisted schemes are all gonna end here. Now I'm gonna take you down, for the sake of our galaxy, and to avenge my father.
Shut up,
We will
Claude.
defeat you, for the sake of everybody in the universe, especially for Expel.
Even for Nebraska. Because he destroyed the Huskers.
Well, you talk a good game anyway. However, I'm afraid you're too late. The symbol of annihilation is complete.
Stop what you're doing now and give up immediately. You can't win. All of the other wise men are dead.
You think I'll just give up? I'm the only one left, and why should I care about that? There is no need for anyone else but me. I could have completed it with or without the other wise men. You see, there was really only one person that I needed. And now, dear Philia, I'm going to crush these insects and revel in their anguish.
Remember that name from earlier.
We'll begin this prelude to Armageddon.
Philia was an NPC at the port town that I mentioned was very important.
This looks a little rough. This looks a bit formidable.
Let's go.
So this is Gabriel. His name was Indelicio in the PS1 version. He's got 500,000 HP, no weaknesses at all. He's not really that hard. He uses a few spells though, which are quite devastating, so you want to try and keep yourself healed up and try to interrupt him as much as you get. After 1/3 of his HP is drained, he'll cast Time of Truth, which means it's phase 2, and he'll start moving faster, and he can then cast instant death spells on top of his usual spells, and can cast while moving, which sucks. Mirrorblade's a good thing for that if you have that. You know, some of the books are over 1,000 pages. Even the Cliff Notes versions are well over 100 pages. That's why I could have used RSC Cliff Notes notes.
Two battles. Stop.
Ow. Ow. Yeah, that thing can suck.
Deadly triangle flare.
Because it knocks you away from him. It does a lot of damage too. That healed a lot of us.
Deadly triangle.
Fairy healing.
Die.
If he does that halo thing, you want to back away from him because you're gonna take a lot of damage.
Oh no!
See, it can happen when you least expect it.
I can't stand anymore.
Disappear.
Do 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 do. Where's our resurrection elixir? There it is.
Fairy light!
Good, I'm actually glad you did that.
Disappear.
Back away from him. Of course, I jumped right into that.
Star flare.
Star flare. That heals me. Damn, that stupid ring.
Oh no!
Okay, that was uncalled for, sir.
Two battles end. Stop! Stop! Two battles end.
Ray's dead!
Ray's dead. Da-na-na-na-na. I will read from my Cliff Notes copy of War and Peace, and I quote, War and Peace is about war, except the parts where it's about peace. You damn right it is. You damn right it is, MFer. Where's, Resurrection Mist? That's what we want.
Useless. Star Flare!
That heals me, sir. Thanks for... Every time I go at him, he does that. That's such an annoyance. Explode! Ray's dead. Explode! Here we go.
You refuse to die. Yet your fate has already been decided.
Phase 2.
You will be deleted.
Okay, Matt Hardy. So now he can do insta-death and he can cast while moving, which is pretty annoying. So here you want to try and end it as quick as you can. You just want to explode.
Too bad.
Explode. Also, my copy of Moby Dick says Moby Dick is about a guy with a peg leg and a whale. It's a white. It's a whale. Not the peg leg. This is great.
Stone Rain!
Stone Rain? Why would he do that spell? That's kind of weird. Unfortunately, you have no resistance to that.
This is it! This is it! Star Flare!
It's like one of the few spells that you can't that you can't have any resistance to. Sadly. That's just the way it goes. Do 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 do.
This is it! Fairy healing!
He did fairy healing. What the hell?
Disappear! You can take this.
Ray's dead.
Everything ends now. Listen to the holy melody. Die. Deadly triangle.
Fairy light.
Fairy healing.
Would you stop doing that, sir?
Disappear.
Gotta hate that attack so much.
Fairy healing.
What are you copying me now? Put a stop to that bullshit.
shattering of the heavens.
What do I do? He did Southern Cross.
Oh!
It healed me. And it healed Ashton, who was almost dead, so thank you, sir. I got him! We beat the game!
Trying to destroy me. Then for what reasons do I live?
So that's the easy version of that fight, if you can believe that.
Onward.
228,000 experience, 90,000 fall. Alright. So, now we're gonna, do the side stuff now. I think we have a Jewel of the Frog that we can use to get the beep out of here. Would that be in others? There we go. Apparently you can't use it here. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but that's how it goes. Why can't you use that here, you little bastard? So we gotta walk all the way out. That's just dumb, but that's how it goes, man.
Oops, look out!
Let's give this all we got! Ha! Ha!
Too
That was
bad
a
for
waste
you.
of time.
Because we got some stuff to do. I mean, we still got all the mini games at Fun City to do. There's an arena thing there, bunny races, and I think there's a cooking mini game as well. And there's also the bonus dungeon, of course. There's an optional super boss. And there's a thing we can do at the
We
library.
better be careful.
There's classified information that you can get access to, so we can do that as well. And of course there's actually unlocking the true final boss.
I'm glad
wasn't too
everyone's
bad.
safe.
Stone Cure. Stone Cure. Maybe we can use it now. Like, what's the point if you can't use it? That's just stupid. That's just stupid.
Mere pawns.
Oh, enemies.
Die!
Explode!
Explode.
Is
Weaker than
that
I
all?
thought.
Bum, bum,
This
bum,
is
bum.
kind of embarrassing.
Ashton learned sword dance. Sword dance. You wanna dance? You wanna dance? Deadly Triangle. Sword dance. 32 MP. Deliver a rapid succession of blows in a beautifully choreographed sequence, of course. Of course that's what it says for it. Stand-up adventure style. Sketching! 'Cause he's sketchy like a referee. Mineralogy. Bowman. Why am I going the wrong way? Oh my god, I'm wrong way Tanner all over again. Son of a bitch.
Here comes trouble.
Oh, enemies.
I'm all over the place and just can't hit him. That's just the way it goes. Can't do nothing about it.
Too
No
bad for
sweat.
you.
Whoa. Whoa!
They're behind us.
Whoa, whoa!
Cataclysmic fist!
Cataclysmic Fist.
What a waste of time.
Take it easy, folks.
Take it easy, folks.
Cataclysmic Fist!
Hey. Take it easy, Jack.
Is
Weaker
that
than I
all?
thought.
Ben McLaughlin style.
See any problem?
Cataclysmic Fist! Don't drain HP from a mage. That's disgusting. How dare you?
Cataclysmic Fist!
999 damage, except to you for whatever reason. What the hell?
Cataclysmic Fist!
Okay. That made no sense.
It's over.
Good.
Already?
I can feel the power.
Oh, don't get so worked up about this.
At least he didn't leave the library book out in the rain to get ruined. Or ruin a game of checkers. I mean, that's as bad as it can get right there. I'll tell you what. It doesn't get any worse than that kind of behavior. Technology, ESPN, Fairyology. My money's still gradually going down, by the way, so that's pretty sweet.
How annoying.
Don't underestimate them.
Cataclysmic Fist!
Cataclysmic Fist! Godzilla.
Cataclysmic Fist! Die! Cataclysmic Fist!
Cataclysmic? Don't do Shadow. I have a hard time hitting her for some reason. There you go.
Cataclysmic Fist!
Onward.
Finally over.
Fairy Ring. Franklin style. I hear that Franklin's a serious troublemaker.
Fall back behind me, everyone.
We might not be able to get out of this one.
He's right up there with the Jacks of the world. Ruining library books and games of checkers. God only knows what else. That's why you never trust a turtle.
What a waste of time. Whatever.
I'm your man.
Bowman learned Inferno Pellets.
Our enemy's deaths didn't go to waste after all.
Noel learned Curse. He learned how to say a cuss word. He learned how to cuss a swear. That's what he did. Cataclysmic Fist. Inferno Pellets, 20 MP. Scatter a handful of pellets that produce an immense explosion on impact. Curse, 20 MP. Cancels all spell effects on a single target. Also known as Dispel. In case you didn't know. Qui-Gong. Sidestep. Faint. Power Burst. Body Control. Qui-Gong. Gave one of his... What an a-hole. Who would do something that horrible? That is just downright vicious. That's all that is. I know you can't do that on television. That's a fact.
Worried about this.
I'm not gonna lose.
Not gonna lose!
Phoenix Blast!
Inferno Pellets!
Inferno Pellets!
Inferno Pellets!
Energy Arrow! I'm gonna curse him! Curse!
Phoenix Blast!
Silence!
Silence!
Fairy healing!
Inferno Pellets!
Inferno Pellets! You know what I'm talking about?
Not
Rest
too
in
bad.
peace. Whoa!
Whoa!
Should I be happy about this?
Probably not. I bet Franklin was happy when he screwed his buddy over with cardboard gum. What a jerk. Hate that guy even more now. See, Franklin's the true villain of the story. Body control! Qui-Gon! Sidestep! Godspeed! Trans! Recast! FF6.
Got enemies.
Take it easy, folks. Cataclysmic Fist! Own Wind!
Cone Wind!
That was a waste of time.
The wind blew away his taco plate. That's what he gets, the son of a bitch.
Whoa. Whoa! Behind us? Cataclysmic Fist!
I bet his buddies laughed and
That
laughed.
was a waste of time.
Whoa!
Finally, he gets what he deserves. Green little bastard. Godspeed. Aesthetics. Da-na. Oh god, now we gotta get through this purple bullshit again. I don't know why I called it purple, but I did. That's just the way it is. Can't do nothing about it.
Well, time to fight.
Don't get in my way.
I wonder if you ever played blackjack with those cards.
I can feel the power.
This is rather nice, isn't it?
Bow, 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 bow. Body control. Qui-Gon. Sidestep. Recast FF6. Alright. Item knowledge. Item knowledge. Herbology. Herbology. Aesthetics. Okay. Luckily no ESPN3. That would possibly be one of the worst things that could ever happen.
That was a waste of time.
Still trying to figure out what's worse, ESPN3 or Act 2. Because they're both pretty awful.
Careful now!
Huh. Nice work.
Bone wins!
Bone wins! Duh. I can't hit him! There you go.
Energy arrow!
You just gotta be able to hit the nerd. That's just what it is.
Good.
Yes, keep getting Resurrection Mist. That's nice.
Scout!
This'll be over in 10 seconds.
No, you're not. You're third, you idiot. Inferno Pellets. Huh. Alright.
No
Weaker than I
sweat.
thought.
Void this.
Don't get in my way. That was a waste of time.
That was a waste of time, because we're on the 3rd floor now. We're almost out of here and such.
Well, here we go. I wish we could avoid this.
Wait, you. What up?
Did that hurt?
All? I think I've earned something here.
I could live with this.
Bum-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Level 94, ladies and gentlemen, of this supposed jury. Sidestep! Sidestep! Screw you then, punk. Wanna fight? Kick your little ass. You know what I'm talking about? Penmanship. Mental science. Knife. Remember, we want to go right here.
Here comes!
Fall back behind me, everyone.
Phoenix Inferno pellet!
Inferno Palette. I don't know why you're doing silence. That is dumb. He's like obsessed with silence. I don't know why. You need a more powerful spell, sir. Ha ha ha.
Not
Rest
too
in
bad.
peace. Our enemy's deaths didn't go to waste after all.
You need to learn like an actual good spell, sir. That can actually do some damage. That's what you need, you punk. Resilience. Whistling. Whistling. Technology. ESPN, sadly. Piety. Courage. Courage. Poker face. Machinery. Okay.
Here comes trouble.
Mere pawns.
Whoa! 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 Technology, ESPN. Screw you, sir. Screw you. You're fired. She thought I was back in now. How'd that grab you? She still needs to learn Preparation Age. I don't know what she's waiting for. Come on, man. Probably learns at a level 70.
We better be careful.
Let's try how that works. He just shot a missile at me, EDF style.
Flamethrower! Rising dragon!
Nah.
What a waste of time.
It'll be all me from now on.
You suck, Null, you pessimistic bastard. Qui-Gon, sidestep, sidestep, Godspeed, Godspeed, and such. Aesthetics. Body control. Qui-Gon. Sidestep. Godspeed. Almost want to say Godfang for some reason. Mineralogy. Herbology. Aesthetics. Pen-off. Screw you, sir. Nobody likes you, alright? Not one person.
Here goes! We got enemies!
Here we go!
Phoenix Black Armor! Phoenix Black!
Mirror Blade!
That's one for us.
I can feel the power.
I think that's just that burrito you had this morning. That's all that is. Sidestep. Sidestep. First floor.
Mere pawns.
We can probably handle this.
Phoenix
Rising dragon!
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
You would say that, you pervert. Prevert, even. Freaking prevert.
How annoying.
Don't underestimate them.
Deadly illusion.
Aha!
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
We're finally out of here.